Hey guys, it's me, Aaron. I'm sorry that I didn't get to make a lot of videos. This is a video that goes out to anybody that feels like they're not themselves. The best thing I would do is to make sure that whatever it is that you do, you make sure that you make sure it's the right choice for you. You don't just sit there and be like, hey, I want to do this, I want to do that. You got to make sure that it's right for you, because you never know what could be out there. Okay, so those of you that really want to know about what it's like to be autistic, when I was 3 years old, my mom took me to see this pediatrician neurologist, no, a pediatra neurologist, and it occurred that I was autistic, even though I didn't know for a long, long time that I was diagnosed with autism. It was really scary because I had some very, very serious issues with my temper, and things were really tough. And I mean, it wasn't easy, but you know, I had to overcome it. So yeah, later on, as I grew up, when I lived in Vernon, New Jersey, I thought, what could a guy like me do if something went wrong? Well, to be honest, sometimes you gotta ask yourself, sometimes things can't be right. I mean, it's not easy to be yourself, but once you realize that you're in a happy place, you'll know what's right for you. All right, I just want to wish you a Merry Christmas, and I celebrate Hanukkah, so those of you that celebrate it, Happy Hanukkah and Merry Christmas to anyone that celebrates it. I celebrate both, so just wanted to throw it out there. So yeah, when my parents separated when I was 5, when we lived in Lake Wanda, which is in New Jersey, I mean in Vernon, we would celebrate Christmas, and then when we moved to Connecticut, we would celebrate Christmas too. And so yeah, I remember when I was 5, when I was 5, I would make some gingerbread houses, and it was no one. Yeah, when I was 6, I made these gingerbread houses, and it was really a miracle that I could really do that stuff. And believe me, I remember that pretty well in New Jersey. And at the age of 11, things were really, really, really tough for me, and I missed the life in New Jersey, and it's not easy to move on, and I had no choice but to have somebody talk. I had no choice but to have somebody to share it with. So I had to share what I had to do, what I had to say. So I talked to Dr. Warren. He was nice enough to have me share what I was feeling, and even though I missed the life in New Jersey, I mean, it's so scary to let it go. You don't even know what's going to be out there. So what I would do is I would try to make the best of it, and to try to take it one step at a time. That's what I would do to move on. All right. It's not easy to be autistic. So those of you that are having trouble with anger issues, or people that need to let out steam, I know what that's like to be like that. It's not easy to be autistic. Oh, one more thing. I do remember when I was young, I used to sing to "Waiting on a Sunny Day" by Bruce Springsteen. My mom was like, "Who is this little guy singing in the back?" It was me. I mean, she literally like cracked up the minivan, and that was me singing. at the time. I remember that pretty well. So yeah, that was my Bruce Springsteen is my favorite he's my favorite singer because he influenced me how to talk, and he got me to say what I had to say out there, and thanks to him, now I have the power to talk. Thank you, Bruce. You've really done it. You've given me the words to talk. I mean, the power to speak. You've really inspired me to say what I had to say out there. Thank you. Alright, thank you for watching this, and I hope that some of you are inspired by it, and I will see you next time. Merry Christmas!